Hey there. How you guys doing? I had a very weird dream last night, and it sort of falls right into the realm of what I'm usually doing, which is weird things, right? So I had a dream, an unsettling dream about the popular fan fiction entity called the Slender Man. And yes, I'm still working on my issues with my lighting. It's a nightmare. Anyway, during my search through all of this information that was out there on Slenderman, because I don't really know a lot about it. I mean, I never have wanted to go into it. I think maybe because the pictures I've seen have been horrifying. But I think it manifested in a way because of something that's going on in my subconscious. It's actually in my conscious life too, but subconscious is a very powerful, as we all know, a very powerful thing. So there's two possibilities I came across. And the first one is the more psychological science version, okay? And it says this is what I got back. There is someone or something in my life that I am having conflict with. Therefore, my subconscious is working it out while I sleep by using Slender Man as the symbol of conflict and or fear. Slender Man is popular as far as scary beings goes, but my mind latched onto it as the mental concept of something pretty severe, actually. And it's true that it's pretty applicable for my life right now. The second one, you'll love this. Ready? This is a hoot. It's called the mystical. This is the mystical possibility. Okay, Slender Man has the Slender Man or some evil spirit has attached itself to me. Where, how, I have no idea. It says I should burn sage, which ironically is great because I live in the high desert and around me, 360, besides incredible views, is sagebrush. So I'm pretty solid on that one. So yeah, I can do that in my house while I'm awake, of course, burn the sagebrush. Another one, you'll love this. I should visit a psychic. Now, I do believe in psychics. I do. I believe in remote viewers. I believe in mediums. I believe in a lot of them, sensitives, whatever. But I live in a town of about 520 people, none of which are registered as psychics or have a place that I can go and access a psychic. So that's kind of going to be a tough one unless I go into the city, which is like 2 hours away. Okay. Now, then it says I should get a dream catcher. Those are cool. I know there's beautiful ones. They're supposed to be, helpful for dreaming nice dreams. And I should put a cross over my bed. Well, that's not going to happen because I'm an atheist and that's just not going to happen. And then finally, you'll love this because anyone who gets up anytime during the night will relate to this. They want me to put crystals to ward off negativity surrounding my bed. Okay. Now, look, I'm not risking the possibility that I'll step on one of these jagged ass crystals at 2 a.m. just because I gotta pee. It ain't happening. So that's out. Pretty much the only thing on this list that I would probably do so far is the sagebrush. But even that, this whole mystical part of it, I'm not buying it. I'm really not buying it. And then it says, that I should imagine spirit animals. When I tell you to warding off negativity and bad spirits and stuff, but the first thing I think of when I think of spirit animals is hunting. I live in a very hunter friendly place. I don't hunt, but everybody around me does. And so those do not make sweet dreams. That's all I'm saying, because the imagery, it's barbaric. Well, not barbaric, because hunting is what it is. I mean, we're hunters and gatherers, as we were built anyway. But I'll tell you, I'm, the science one fits me best, I think. I think it means that I have conflict going on. I have a crap ton of ridiculous stuff going on around me right now that's total nonsense. And, I'm really trying to just get it all taken care of and walking away and, rise above it and all that stuff. So maybe that's why he's lingering in my dreams somewhere. But I wanted to know, like, where did this start? How did this even originate? Because I'll be honest, the first time I ever heard of it was back in like late May. I think it was May 31st of 2014. And it was about these two girls, actually it's three friends, two of them, 12-year-old girls. Okay. So two of them, who I think I'm showing you pictures of, took a third one. They're all supposed to be friends. Took this third girl, Peyton, into the woods and stabbed her 19 times. I mean, they say it was to appease the fictional character of Slender Man, but they didn't think he was fictional, clearly. So, remarkably, thank God, this girl crawled to a road and was rescued. And after spending 6 days in the hospital, she completely recovered. Thank goodness. And she's up there, so I think I already showed you her. So, these girls, actually, the ones that stabbed her, were found not guilty. And the reason was mental disease or defect. You think? I think parents need to do a little bit of counseling here. Okay. Listen to their sentences. They had, one of them was sentenced to 25 years to life and the other was 40 years to life. So that's all I knew of Slender Man. I was like, man, this thing is, it's a myth, it's folklore or something. And these, people were taking it to the next level. Basically, kind of like I equate it to some passion that people have for like Dungeons and Dragons, right? Because that's, that's some legit stuff. But that wasn't where it actually originated from. Okay, the Slender Man legend was born. In fact, it was created on June 10th of 2009 in a thread in the Something Awful internet forum. And the thread was a Photoshop contest, okay? And they were asked to, the users were challenged to create paranormal images. Well, a man by the name of Eric, and I want to say it's Knudsen, whatever, but his pseudonym was Victor Surge. So that's how I refer to him, because I'm going to guess that he likes to go by that when in the pertaining to this topic. I'm sure he goes by Victor Surge. So he contributed 2 black and white images, which I think I'm showing you probably both of them at this time. And usually it's like the images of a group of children, and then he added in this tall, thin, spectral figure wearing a black suit. Creepy as shit, right? Okay. Well, Surge was inspired to create that image by primarily Zach Parsons, who is responsible for The Insidious Beast. And he also cited Stephen King's The Mist. And also, he was, passionate about like other things like shadow people and the Mothman and stuff like that. And then also there was a character called Tall Man in Phantasm. So he used him as well. I think I'm showing you a picture of that creepy bastard. And also in the early writings of H.P. Lovecraft, he took a lot, because he was a great science, weird, thrillery, very creepy stuff. And he was, he died in 1930. I want to say 6 or 7, but it could be later than that. But anyway, so the legend or folklore of the Slender Man, it really varies depending on who's telling the story. Like, for example, his physical features change. And it's like, he's always tall though, right? So the typical, I'm going to show you a picture of like what the typical rendition is. And it's, tall, thin frame, unnaturally long, tentacle-like arms. Usually that part remains consistent. But then his face in some instances during stories will change to just the white, creepy ass, featureless, very ominous looking. And then other times you see like a vision of a face, which is just, oh my God. I mean, look at just the pictures of him. And typically the descriptions is he's often associated with being in a forest, right? As you can see here. And then also he is also known to be seen in abandoned, again, during stories that are told. He's said to be in abandoned locations and has the ability to teleport. Oh, really? Now, also, if you get in the proximity of the Slender Man, it is often said it triggers the slender sickness, which is a rapid onset of paranoia, nightmares, hello, delusions, and it's accompanied by nosebleeds. I don't know about that. So, early stories feature him targeting children, young adults, stuff like that, which it really just lands pretty much at 11 on a creepy scale of 1 to 10, right? Let's take it to 11. It's just creepy. So, in the end, it's important to remember that the Slender Man, it is a myth, it is a folklore, it is a creation of fiction, and it was really all from a Photoshop contest. Keep that in mind, people. It is not real. But more, I mean, is it good for thrills and chills? Oh my God, absolutely. But so I think back to my dream, to sum up, I do think it was the science version. I think I've just got some unresolved stuff that's in my subconscious that's causing me some conflict, and that's where I'm going to leave it. I would love to know if you know more about this thing or have experienced any other stories. I'd love to hear them. But that's all I got. Creepy shit. So until next time, I hope you are staying happy and healthy and stay weird and take care. Bye.